see if should. Yup. Um. Okay. Yep. I'm streaming. So you tweet this out. Stream option. How do I? There we go. Copy. Post on that. That didn't work, so we're just gonna post that. Publish. I'll, that's not right, but um EPH weather snow event. All right, copy. That's not. But alrighty. Let me know when you are here. So that way we can chat and make sure that everything's good to go. I think I kind of screwed it up, but that's okay. I need to open you up. Focus a little out. Focused for here, not for as close as I am, but we'll see. There we go. If you want to send out the stream, I think I kind of messed that up. Live stream, video, live stream forecast. All right, and share. Apologize, it's gonna slow down just a little bit here. Okay, So, let's get started. Make sure you guys aren't able to hear the background noise too much. Ooh, question mark? I am the only one watching, so let's just wait just a little bit. Refresh. I think I ended up posting the wrong link, so we'll just give it a little bit longer. We'll wait for people, see if they want to show up. I believe I'm the only one watching right now. Ah, great. All right. Currently have one viewer, so just gonna wait just a little bit longer. But in the meantime, I don't know why the name of the stream was oh well. But in the meantime, I guess we can get started a little bit. Since the models have finally finished up just a little bit. And make sure you share this on Facebook and Twitter and whatever else you want to share it on. How we can get more people. Let's start this up at 9:10, and then you can look into it. So, yep, gonna start the discussion at 9:10. Waiting for a few more people to show up. See if anybody else wants to come in. Leave a comment in the discussion. Let me know that you're here, and let me know how everything's sounding, how everything looks. But I'll at least start putting up web pages for you to look at. Alrighty. Well, I guess we'll start this. I'll cut the first half of it off a little bit. Alright, well, if you guys don't know, my name is Taylor Stevens. I'm the meteorologist for Nebraska Panhandle Weather. This is a website that I've built to do this interaction stuff with you guys. So, pretty much the entire goal of this is live discussion. I'm gonna go through what I see with all the models and what I can look at and predict. But until all that is done and into the near future, we can. I mean, it's gonna be really hard to forecast until about Tuesday morning. We're probably gonna have a good discussion on it by then. So That all being said, let's start off with what we're even worried about. We have a nice trough moving into the area coming out of the Pacific. It's a pretty cold trough, very moist trough. As soon we're waiting for it to move into the area, it's gonna deepen, strengthen a little bit, but about Wednesday morning, Wednesday afternoon, this trough is actually located right over the area that we're looking into. And as we can see right here, we have strong. This would be a strong jet streak. So this trough's going to start lifting and start pushing off to the northeast. But the thing is, with this trough, there's a lot of moisture located within it. We can go look at relative humidities at doing it at 250 is not going to help us, but 700 millibars, this is a good location to look at relative humidities. Just kind of look at how much moisture is actually in this thing, and as you can see, it just traps it all within inside of it. So I mean, there's our main driving forces. We have a lot of moisture trapped in this low pressure system that's going to come up. We also have very strong winds from the south. Let's go to the surface map. We can look at temperatures real quick, and you can actually see this low develop very nicely on the surface. So coming into Wednesday morning, we obviously see the surface lows just a little bit in the north, or it's actually in the northwest corner of Kansas. And this is a big part. So we have a nice, pretty defined warm front there, pretty strong dragging cold front, which is actually going to produce severe weather for out here. The SBC has been talking about it for about a week now, just anticipating this. But our issue is this low occludes very quickly. And actually, we can go look at some mid-range forecasts here. So this low occludes extremely quickly out here as it moves off, and that will be our main driving force. So as apologize, looking on the wrong maps there. So as this low begins to move off, it deepens quite a bit. We are seeing some strong northwesterly winds. And with all that, we have moisture wrapping up. And at the 700 level, which is the dendritic growth zone, which is where we're looking at, we need to see some temperatures at 0 or below, which we do have. Pretty cold over our area in that with that system. So, and then we just need quite a bit of moisture. So, yeah, that's the right one. Apologize. And doing this for first time in a while, so that's why we gotta practice. So as you can see, there's quite a bit of moisture. White is high relative humidities, so obviously pretty much what the air can hold is what the air is actually holding. Actually, I want to go look at this is a website called Twister Data, and you can actually see snow depth with it. And I also want to go look at some soundings with it, just to kind of show you guys what I'm talking about, the dendritic growth zone. So this is currently for Wednesday at 15Z. This would be Wednesday morning, as soon as you guys are doing your drive homes. This would be late Tuesday night. I'm gonna bring that up, and that's why I'm getting in, like, talking about this. Is you guys are gonna go to sleep Tuesday night, and we're not gonna see much snow on the ground, if any, for most of the area. But then you're gonna wake up Wednesday morning and go, oh hey, there's snow. So gotta make sure that drive is gonna be safe to work. So 18Z, this is around lunchtime on Wednesday. And this is the NAM model, which is a little bit higher resolution. And so as you guys can see, there's actually a little out peak of snow into the Banner County, Scottsbluff County, Kimball County area. We have this little snow band that the NAM is setting up, as well as quite a bit of snow up in the Chadron area. So we can expect to see around 2 to 3 inches, at least in the Chadron area, probably around an inch in the Scottsbluff area at the end of this. The more focus is on the Sydney Alliance, or the Sydney Ogallala area, which they're expecting 2 to 3 inches of snow. We can actually go look at the meteograms. Currently pulled up right now is the Scottsbluff one. So National Weather Service is forecasting an inch of snow, which they might bump that up since the GFS just added a little bit more snow that we have seen. Precip wise, they're right in the middle. So they might be looking at a little bit of a drier snow as well, or a little bit of a wetter snow, since it is supposed to be warm. So we'll go change the snow ratio just a little bit to maybe see what they're looking at. So an inch of snow, that brings most of the models back down into a reasonable area. So let's go look at Sydney real quick, which is their, I keep typing in wrong. So, and we can go look at Sydney, and that's the surprising thing is National Weather Service is forecasting 2 inches of snow there. Models are jumping all over the board on this, which is one of the hard things about forecasting snow, where GFS is doing a little bit lower, depending on, it's all going to depend on actually how, like, what this snow is, whether it's going to stick, whether it's going to actually be able to stay with us. So, all that being said, I kind of just wanted to sit down and chat with you guys a little bit about it. Ask any questions away. I know there's only 2 people watching right now, and we can go into that. You can comment either on the YouTube channel or in the Facebook page. I know this was a short kind of discussion. I kind of looked through it real quickly. It's an occlusion. It's an occlusion for us that's driving most of our snow. So, with all that being said, this low is actually a little bit easier to forecast. It's just going to be the higher amounts. They're obviously going to be harder to forecast. The area is we're going to get snow. There's no ifs, ands, or buts about that. But with all that being said, we'll go look into, I know there's a couple other models. Rusty Dawkins out of 1011 News out of Lincoln has his model that he's talking about for Wednesday evening. This is his total snow amount by Wednesday at 6 p.m. That would be 5 p.m. local time. So quite a bit of high amount of snow in Sydney. A little bit, or another snow amount, high snow amount in Kimball. And then it's just a matter of, it's just a matter of where this snow band's actually going to set up. Is it going to set up over Alliance and go into Shattern? Is it going to show up a little bit farther west or a little bit farther east? And that's going to be our main issue. As you can see, this trough that we're getting to come in is actually pretty strong. It deepens rapidly, which is why the moisture within the low doesn't actually, like, isn't able to get out, because normally this would mix out fairly quickly, but just because of how quickly it deepens and moves into our area, it traps a lot of moisture, and then it grabs a lot of moisture from the Gulf, or at least from the south, because it's pretty moist here. But we'll go look at surface temperatures, kind of see where you guys are going to be looking at for temps. We'll go zoom in just a little bit on that. So we can start going through on the NAM. Temperatures for that day are going to drop down, looks like, into, looking at the 30s, low 30s. Oh, that has actually getting pretty cold, actually. I don't believe that will be happening too much, is why maybe the NAM is going nuts on the snow. But I mean, we're looking at 30s, mid or low 30s for temperatures. They're gonna bounce back up into the 40s and kind of stay around that area. The thing that stinks is we're gonna have really nice weather for those 2 days prior to this, and it's gonna go from 60s, low 60s, possibly get up into the mid 60s, to really cold. So, and that's just the nature of this system that's coming in. It's just bringing in quite a bit of cold air from the North Pacific, as well as some Canadian air. So, all that being said, I'm gonna just wait for anybody's comments or anything like that. I've been going for about 10 minutes now, just talking. Yeah, let me know. You can chat. You can chat via the Facebook page, or chat via any other way. The snow event thing kind of threw me for a loop. I apologize for that. I tried to set up an event, but it didn't work out. So now I know, so we can work towards that. You can also tweet at me, which is also a really good way, at NEPH Weather. I kind of keep up with weather around the country on that. So yeah, let me know. Look, actually, we'll go up to Shattern, see what their issue is with snow. See what National Weather Services. I think they're at a Rapid City, possibly. No, National Weather Cheyenne deals with Shattern as well. Alright, I'm gonna give you guys about 5 or so minutes. Yeah. Which website? Which website are you talking about? There's quite the delay on YouTube. I apologize. I didn't realize how bad it was. So go to the Meteogram, graphs or maps. Yeah, that's gonna show you guys how much the lag is. I apologize for that. And dropping frames, but that's okay. You can get rid of that. There's that snow on Veterans Day. Cold, windy. Kind of watch that low go up to the northeast and just create havoc across the what? So the new one that is opening soon. Oh, so my website that is being built. Yeah, absolutely. Yeah, absolutely. Sorry. New website that will be coming up will have a lot like a blog area that I'll be able to post just like some written down forecasts for you guys, as well as that will be where my videos will be posted for morning forecast discussions. I'm gonna try and do those forecast discussions live for you guys. So with all that being said, and then I'll also do like individual city forecasts as well, and those will come with time, but that's the plan as of right now. There'll also be an area where you can have there'll also be like live weather in an area, as well as Twitter feeds from a couple of the accounts that I follow, as well as my own, and then just links to everywhere. I could probably create a terminology page for you guys for like some of these websites that I use. I'll link them all so you guys can go play around with them down below. A couple of my favorites are the College of DuPage. They have a really nice weather websites. This is their next gen weather that you can see. And then Twister data is one of my favorite as well. But obviously, the National Weather Service, the weather.gov websites, they can go and click on all their forecast maps and just see what they're seeing. And there's tons and tons of other maps that you can go and get. I mean, I can go in and actually create my own maps if I want to. But with all that being said, it's almost easier just to see what other people are tweeting out and use their maps because they use them really, really well and are able to go through and see everything that they need. So, any other questions, please feel free to ask. This is gonna be posted up, so if you're watching this via YouTube later, post a comment down below. Give the video a like, give the stream a like, so that way we know who's all watching. And don't forget to subscribe so you guys can get the notifications about when I go live and when a new video goes up. Kind of keeping up with the Facebook page a little bit. I'm bummed that the event didn't work. Let's see what's going on with that real quick in a bit. Test that out. Put that on a loop. So, on this map, the black bars are ISO bars, so those are pressure bars, or pressure lines, lines of constant pressure. The coloring on this map is temperature, and then the barbs are obviously wind. Alright guys, well, there are no more questions or anything like that. I think I'm gonna end the live stream. I appreciate everybody that came out to watch. Again, if you're watching this on YouTube, don't forget to like, comment, and subscribe, and enjoy the weather.